Episode number 20! Come on, get in there, West Ham! So, episode number 19. Your first opportunity to meet the Gaffer. The Gaffer has a freaking Twitter account. The Gaffer is doing Hammers TV. The Gaffer is taking your questions. Filippo Bonaparti has the balls the size of an elephant to take on not only his haters, but his lovers, but the press, anybody. It's fantastic. A manager actually willing to put himself out there is absolutely brilliant. Hopefully you like the idea and the concept, but it is going to stay in the career mode because it's something I really do like and something I really enjoy. As you know, this career mode is just going to have so many add-ons. We've still got the transfer reviews, the transfer targets. We've got so much going on with the monthly reviews. Now the Filippo times and the Hammer times. It's ridiculous. Probably a little bit OTD and probably a little bit too much for some people, but I feel it just adds that little bit more emphasis on, what career mode should be. About a story, not just about playing the game, but actually about a story that goes with it and creating an atmosphere to go with it. That aside, that's enough from me. Let's get into this episode and let's do it in our fantastic Marmite style. Kare is starting. Filippo Bonaparti, a man under extreme pressure after a very poor October that saw West Ham play 5 games and manage 1 win. And that was against Oldham after extra time. It went to penalties. Ridiculous. Can he take the pressure? Can his team bounce back? Will his team bounce back? He's made the change that many people thought he should have made weeks ago. Zaza has been dropped. Kare is in the side and it's Bonnie for Stoke with a left foot chip. Just over the bar there, but Stoke coming forward. Now we have it with Arbeloa drifting inside, plays the ball into Mark Noble. Noble spreads the play to Arthur. Arthur keeps the ball in, knocks it into Antonio. Antonio going forward. No, he cuts inside, dinks the ball over to Kare. Kare has time. Kare has space. Kare should have finished it, but it's a great save from the Stoke keeper. That was a huge opportunity for the young man who's replacing Zaza. But it is Stoke on the attack. Arnautovic with the ball into the box, but that's easy for Randolph there. Not a great half by all means. Both teams have both been quite content to sit back and allow each other a bit of time and a bit of space, which is a bit risky, but neither team has really committed forward. And as you can see from the statistics, Demichi Payet has had no shots at all. He's really had a quiet game. Actually, it's been quite worrying. At times, you just didn't realise he was on the pitch, but it is at half-time. West Ham 0, Stoke City 0. The second half kicks off. West Ham kicking from right to left. Can they right the wrongs of October? Can they get that horrible month out of their system? The ball's played out to Annunaki on the right-hand side. Arthur's giving him time. Arthur's giving him space. Annunaki into the box. Oh my God, that was way too easy. What was going on there? Arthur just allowed him 5 yards of space. Annunaki had time. Annunaki had space. Annunaki just took the absolute mick out of Arthur. Fired the ball in on the deck into Mbula. And Mbula smashes it back of the net to give Stoke a 1-0 lead. Filippo Bonaparti must be going out of his mind. What was the fullback doing, giving him that amount of time, that amount of space too? Arnautovic, Sakiri heads the ball onto Bojan. Oh, what a save from Randolph. That is absolutely world class. If it wasn't for Randolph at this moment in time, West Ham should be 2 or 3-0 down. They are absolutely disgraceful, but the changes have been made. Kare's gone off. Noble has gone off. Kare does not look impressed, and to be fair, he has not been impressive on the pitch. His first touch has been lacklustre. His runs have been non-existent. He had one opportunity early doors and he absolutely wasted it, but it is Arthur on the ball. Gives the ball away to Stoke City. Ridiculous play by Arthur there, just gifting the ball away, but again, it's Stoke 2-0. What a cross. Again, what are West Ham doing? They're sitting far too deep. They're gifting too much space. Not only to the winger, but to the striker. It's ridiculous. Diouf with a fantastic header. He didn't even ghost in. He was unmucked. 2 centre-backs standing there looking at him. Not even touching him. And Diouf just comes in and bangs it in the back of the net. That is really disgraceful, but it is Chiarte with the ball for West Ham. Drifts the ball inside into Payet. Payet onto Andre Ayew. Ayew has time. Knocks the ball around the defender. Continues his run into Michael Antonio. Antonio into the box. Andre with a shot off the post. That was a chance. That was a massive opportunity with 7 minutes to go. The reaction of Filippo Bonaparti, you can see it's written all over his face. The anger, the tension, the frustration. And yes, the referee concludes the second half. And unfortunately, it is West Ham 0, Stoke City 2. And to be fair, it is totally and utterly deserved. So, Adrian, I've come to my final decision. It has been difficult, but I need to leave this football club. So I'm requesting to go on the transfer list. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what has turned his head. I really, really don't. But whatever it is, good luck to you. You're going on the transfer list. You're going to train with the youth team, mate. End of story. Absolutely end of story. Tottenham at White Hart Lane. It doesn't get much harder or much bigger. And Simone Zaza has been drafted back into the side. Kare had his chance, he had his opportunity, and he's been dropped. Was it Filippo sending a clear and concise message to Zaza? He's not happy with your antics on the pitch or off the pitch. If you keep them up, you're out. But to be fair, Kare didn't match the work rates of Zaza. He had a poor game, and some would say rightly so, he's dropped. But it's a surprise to see Zaza back in the side. And you have to say, Filippo Bonaperti is looking rather calm. But is this a squad formation change? It is. It looks like he's gone 3 at the back. He has. He's gone 3 at the back in such a crucial game. Is this a huge risk by Filippo Bonaperti? The players clearly don't think so. Look at the unity. Look at the passion. Look at the togetherness of the West Ham players as Faguli was leading the speeches there. It is Tottenham to kick off. They are kicking from left to right at White Hart Lane. Absolutely brilliant atmosphere as Christian Eriksen comes down the right-hand side. Double teamed by Nordvet and of course by Ogbonna. Knocks the ball into Kyle Walker, who's being closely monitored by Nordvet. Uses strength, plays the ball back into Eriksen. Eriksen knocks the ball inside to Eric Dyer. Dyer with time and space, but it's blocked. Eriksen with the ball, knocks it inside. Janssen with a shot and Randolph with a huge save there for the West Ham faithful. Absolutely massive save there from Randolph. But again, too much time and space is being gifted to Tottenham, but West Ham are closing him down. Son with the ball, cuts inside. Does the shot, Randolph with a huge save there. What a world-class save from this young man. He is absolutely on fire this season. Everything can be said about Adrian being dropped, but nothing can be said as Randolph pulls another great save off. He is absolutely in tip-top form. Great defensive play there. Mikel Antonio, the ball in was absolutely disastrous by Tottenham, but it's Antonio drifting forward, sees Andre Ayew, plays the ball into Ayew. West Ham have the counter-attack. West Ham have the numbers. Ayew into the box, plays it across. Zaza! Oh, he's put it over the bar! Unbelievable strike by Zaza. You can pray, my son, to all the gods, to all the heavens and all the hells, but they are within you. Unbelievable miss by Simone Zaza. An absolute gift of an opportunity. West Ham have been absolutely up against it and Zaza misses an open goal. But it is Zaza down the right-hand side with the ball. Plays a delightful ball to Nordvet. Nordvet with the cross. Into Ayew. Oh, what a save from the Tottenham goalkeeper. He had no right to save that. What a first half of football we have witnessed at this moment in time. It's been absolutely amazing. Both teams going hammer and tong at it. West Ham were pinned back for most of the first half and then they just sprang into life with a huge opportunity. And thankfully the referee has called time on the first half and give everybody a break to get a refreshment because that was unbelievable. And it is the second half. West Ham now kicking off from left to right with possession. Can they up their game? Can they take the game to Tottenham? It's Nordvet with the ball, plays it into Ayew. Ayew with time, back into Nordvet. Nordvet, oh, he rises to challenge, keeps hold of the ball, plays a delightful ball into Zaza. Zaza into Payet. Oh, what a strike just over the bar from Dimitri Payet. West Ham have come out absolutely bubbling and bibbling on fire. And look at Filippo. He lives every moment of the game with his players. But it is a substitution by the Italian. He's brought on Mark Noble to get some of that continuity in the middle of the park. And of course, he's brought on Fletcher to replace Zaza, who's been slightly off the pace, but he has had a pretty good game. But it is Antonio into Chiarte. Chiarte into Ayew. Ayew round the corner. Fletcher into the back of the net. 1-0 to West Ham after 72 minutes. Fantastic play from West Ham. The build-up was superb. The run by Fletcher was just memorising. Behind the defender, he ghosts in behind the defender, behind the fullback and slots it home. And look how much it means to Filippo. He is absolutely loving it. But there's still a long way to go in this game. Can West Ham hold on for the next 18 minutes? Great ball over the top, but it's defended easy for the Tottenham fullbacks. They're really pushing hard now, Spurs. They know they've got to create something. There's not much time left. Harry Kane into the box, into Eriksen. Eriksen, oh! Randolph looks so calm, cool and collected. He just allowed the ball to come to him. And the referee has blown that whistle. Fletcher's got the winner. That is absolutely fantastic. And you wouldn't believe that Filippo Bonaparti had an absolutely disgraceful October. He looked so cool, calm and collected. But that was deserved. And then we've got to, wow, I need to take a breath after that. What a game. What a bloody game, boys. Get in there. We had the passion. We rode those first sort of 20, 30 minutes of absolute pressure by Tottenham. And then we bashed them left, right and centre. But we would not have been able to do that without the man of the match. Well, firstly against Stoke City was, of course, Randolph. 8 saves. That game could have possibly been a 10-0 if it wasn't for this boy. I mean, if you say that he would have saved half of them, then, you know, it could have been still 5 or 6. That would have been disgraceful. But against Spurs, the man of the match again was Randolph. The man is absolutely brilliant. I don't care what's going on with Adrian. He wants to leave the club. Well, as far as I'm concerned, good riddance, mate, because Darren Randolph has stepped up in just leaps and bounds. What a double performance from the man. Wow. Wow. Wow.